Welcome to DSAQ, Dominic and Sean Answering Questions, the podcast where we answer your questions, Yahoo Answers, and probably random questions. If you'd like to submit a question, you can at dsaqpodcast@gmail.com. Again, that's dsaqpodcast@gmail.com. I'm Dominic.
I'm Sean.
And today we have a very special guest, Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
That is Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. Jeff is completely new to this, so we're bringing Jeff into the podcast world.
Well, kind of new.
No, you're extremely
that's
new.
what I was saying. Yeah, you're new.
It may be my first time.
It's his first time even knowing what a podcast is, so this is pretty new for Jeff. So yeah, we've known Jeff for a couple of years. How long would you say, Jeff?
Since the beginning of the college.
The beginning of the college.
That would be essentially 6 years.
So Jeff, the way the show works is we've gathered questions from the internet, and we're just gonna do our best to answer them. So some of them could be ridiculous, nonsense things, and then some of them might actually be legitimate questions, but we won't really know until we get into it. Sean and I have been looking for questions on the internet.
I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Let's jump right in.
Can't wait. Hurry up.
Okay. Question number 1. My mom bought this Michael Jackson Moonwalker book a long time ago at Target, and there were small cards that were special edition in it. I took the book to school one day and lost the cards. What do? I know I had no business touching her stuff anyways, but I didn't think this would happen. She's going to kill me when she finds out what happened to the cards, but the book is still intact, but she'll still be furious.
Who the hell asked this question?
I know. I wish I had a name for this.
A Michael Jackson Moonwalker book. Look, let me tell you something I know, okay, about Michael Jackson and Moonwalker, okay? He has shoes that are Moonwalker shoes, and those are really cool. And if you lost those Moonwalker shoes, then I would be furious. But a Moonwalker book, what is that going to teach you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does this teach you how to moonwalk?
What is entailed in a Moonwalker book? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's probably, I assume, if anything, it's a book instructing you to moonwalk. I mean, I don't know what else it could possibly be.
Well, anyway, I think if it's a Moonwalker book to teach you how to moonwalk, as a kid, I think you have plenty of business to touch it. I actually saw my nephew moonwalking today. I taught him how to moonwalk. Honestly, it is the best. So, in that case, I don't think she has any reason to be furious. I say go ahead and rub it in her face and moonwalk in front of her.
I feel like he should just be honest, or she, I don't know. There wasn't really a gender in this. But just be honest, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, you stole your mother's Michael Jackson book. Is it really that expensive to replace it? It doesn't sound like it was a collector edition, right? Like,
First off, I do have to interrupt you for 1 second. I do think that it is a big deal in one case. You don't need to replace it, no. But the only thing is, if you're not going to replace it, it is a big deal if you actually did not learn how to moonwalk. If you do not know how to moonwalk and you lost it and you did not replace it, then it's a big deal. Then you're just being completely out of line, because in that case...
No, the kid should be grounded. Like, he's a fucking thief.
But the kid's coming to us for advice, Sean. I mean, like, you're saying that he should be grounded? He should just accept the punishment?
You take your punishment. That's the thing about when you steal something and you take your punishment. If you're honest about it, maybe less of a punishment. That's my best advice. Be honest about it. Take your punishment. Go to your mom and be like, I am so sorry. I messed up. And then maybe she even might feel bad for you. Like, start crying. Literally, like, just tears, like, weeping from your face.
Just bend over and take it, is your advice, right? Like, you're just...
More so, just be completely depressed on the borderline of just, like, I'm so sorry. I might be the problem. Like, I might have actually been the reason Michael Jackson died.
You probably weren't, right?
Well...
How old is this question? Is this question old enough to be relevant like that?
Can I just get to the bottom of this?
Do you think that they probably killed Michael Jackson? Is that what you're insinuating, Sean?
Whoever asked this question, first off, had to be on some type of drugs, because I think this is the most...
I think that's a
stretch. This is the stupidest question I have ever heard, and I definitely think we should just move on to the next question, because I would like to discard this question.
Look, if I'm being honest, Jeff, I'm sorry that this was your first question. This was crap. This was utter nonsense.
Dominic doesn't know what he's doing.
This was a question. You know what, guys, and I want to apologize to everybody. If you've made it this far in the podcast, I want to applaud you. I want to applaud you that you've made it through this abysmal question. I don't know why I chose this.
Well, because
I was
Michael
just choosing
Jackson
the typical
iconic.
Yahoo Answers question.
No, but we can get better questions if people submit.
Yeah, no, people submit. All one of you listening.
This has nothing to do with us. This has to do with the person.
Questions, especially you, Nikki.
This has nothing to do with us. This has something to do with whoever wrote this question. It's people like this in life that are insignificant, that have no reason to be posting online. We need better questions. We need better things to look at. Let's get to question number 2 so we are more on track.
All right, guys, moving on. Okay, question number 1. That was just the warm-up round. Sean, I'd like to hand Mike over to you, the mic that you have by yourself. I'm not actually handing a mic over for you people listening at home. Sean has his own mic. I'm just going to hand the laptop over, if you will, to read the question, which he has now, and he's going to start reading now.
Guys, we have an intense connection, even after 3 years. What should I do? When he and I were both young, we had chemistry. I moved too quickly and he backed off. We are almost finished with college now, and we're still really close. We still have mad chemistry together, although we go to schools in different states. He asks me to see me every time he is in town. Is it possible he could be more attached to me now that we are more mature? I'm afraid that it will make him back off again. What should I do?
I think, now, I'm assuming you're a girl because it's a guy. I feel like if you were just a dude going for another dude, you would have said that.
No, but it's young love.
That being said, just go for it. Just spread your legs and dream. That's all you got to do. Obviously, he's into you. You're both young. You both had chemistry. I assume you meant more than the class, even though you could have just literally meant the class because you were talking about high school. Just do it. You said chemistry like 3 times in your email or your Yahoo Answers post. All right, Jeff is looking at me like he has a burning desire to answer this question, so I'm going to let him go.
I wish I could talk to the person that wrote this because they use chemistry loosely. Yes, when they were young, they say chemistry as in attraction. But as they get older, I really feel like when they reconnect... Now, is this chemistry as in, is he still attracted to you, or is he chemistry with your personality? I just want to know because, quite honestly, is it you or is it him? Because why are you not together right now? This is the question I have for you. Because if he's really into you, you'd be with him. I don't know. Yes, I understand the personalities connect and the chemistry, but I'm not trying to be harsh on you right now. But chemistries, yeah, I understand you had something in the past, but right now and when you're young. But let's get real, girl, all right? I'm just
I want you to
like
know.
that. Yeah, let's just get real, okay? I'm going to tell you right now that, do you look the same? We all get older.
No, it's just
look, guys, I feel like we're getting off topic here. Now, to wrangle it back down to what they're asking, the actual question is it possible that this dude could be more attracted to this girl now that they're more mature? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, okay? Right off the bat, you start off as a horny teenager, and as you get older, you get less and less horny. If anything, he's getting less attracted to you.
I wouldn't know,
It's just basic science. Yes, if you like this guy, go for it now before he ends up becoming asexual. Okay.
I think she's...
Sean, do you have any thoughts?
I think she's...
Do you have any thoughts? Or not?
Yes, I have thoughts. Just like one snippet.
Okay.
I think she wants to know if there still can be an intense connection after all these years. But it doesn't matter. Take a chance. Works, doesn't work. Who gives a shit? You gave it a chance. You guys either hooked up, had fun, wanted to get married, do the whole thing, or, maybe just hooked up and thought it wasn't for you. So, next question.
Next question? I feel like we didn't solve that
one more thing.
No, it's...
Because honestly,
give it a try.
I think to a lot of people, look, if you really think you have chemistry, I would say go for it. Because this is the question. I would say go for it because, when it comes down to it, chemistry is what's important. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is to know that, wow, I am a little bit... out of it.
I know. I feel you, man.
Wait,
we're actually doing the podcast at Sean's house right now, and we're drinking some hard alcohol, and there's no chasers except for margarita mix. So Sean, a second ago, just handed me a cup full of margarita mix by itself to mix with my shot of whiskey. So I'm sitting here trying to mix it to the perfect temperature, but I can't figure it out because it just tastes like shit. That temperature wasn't the right word, but it's just an absurd taste. I feel like, I don't know.
You're supposed to use it as a chaser.
Is this a drink? Is this a drink?
No.
Like margarita whiskey?
It is not a drink. I can give you tequila, and you can just drink that together.
Not a mixer, Sean.
We don't drink Coca-Cola here.
Okay, back to the question though. I'm curious. Is she interested in him?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Bad
They're
chemistry.
interested. She's frothing at her loins
So
right
if he's showing interest, then what is the question? I don't understand what the issue is. If he's showing interest now, then
well, there's
it's not
chemistry.
But if she's interested and now he's showing
she should
interest,
go for it.
then it's just that's what it is.
She should
right?
go for it.
now. She isn't sure if she still has a connection.
No, she's scared if she shows too much interest or gets the relationship going. Will he back off? She doesn't want to be a clingy girlfriend or into it like, come on too strong. If she comes on too strong, she's afraid he'll leave.
I think we're missing a big point there. They go to schools in different states.
Oh, no, fuck that then. Just dump the
They're not
dude.
together.
Oh, then don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just don't even Different states? That's so
Friends with
far
benefits.
away.
That's what it should be.
Oh my God.
I told you.
Hit
like,
it
give
and
it a
quit
little
it.
chance.
Every time he comes back. Hit
Or
it
just
and
quit it. Don't even hit it.
Well, if
right?
you really like him and you like sex, then do it. But if not, then fuck it.
Yeah, it
Don't
depends.
do
Do
it.
you like being boned? If you do, consider.
If you like the
Consider your
banana,
options.
then go for the banana. Otherwise, nah.
All right. You know, let's
This is
just
weird.
move on. I feel
This
like
is
we've
one of
sufficiently
those
answered
questions.
everything we can. for
I don't know
questions.
what's going on here with this.
All right.
This is
Jeff,
over
you
it.
want to take the next one?
Sure. So, as the guest, I will read this one, okay? So, in 1 month, is 1 month still enough time to find a girlfriend? From Wednesday, it'll be only 1 month to turn 30, and I want to have my first girlfriend be young. But my youth is about to end, and I still can't find someone. And I don't want to have my first girlfriend at a mature age. My nightmare is about to happen, and I don't want to imagine what I'll do with myself if I fail. Come on, seriously, do I still have a chance?
No. That's it. Honestly, man, if I were you at this point, you should just hold out for as long as possible. I feel like you're almost 30. Why not go to 40? I hear if you last till 40 without having sex, you become a wizard, so you might as well test that theory.
I am 28 years old, and you see,
He's a virgin.
not quite, but my question...
Why? He's had a dip or two, if you know what I mean.
All right, I've had a couple chocolate dips here, okay?
Chocolate dips. Exclusively chocolate, if you will.
Okay, so my answer to this is, look,
Dark
I
chocolate.
will tell you right now.
Very dark chocolate.
My
100%
answer
cocoa
to you
bean.
is, look, as a 28-year-old, we had a conversation about this today, kind of jokingly, but you know, it's interesting that when I was talking about, because I am single, and we were joking about it, but if I were to find my next girlfriend, there is a difference about finding a 22-year-old and a 29-year-old, and it's kind of funny because she'll have another 8 years of youth versus the other girl. And look, and I honestly, when I look for a girl, like I honestly don't look at that. I look at for a beautiful girl and a girl that, more importantly, personality and who I'm attracted to, like that. And that's no joke.
Of course, personality is the most important thing.
But honestly, like
Everybody
it's
knows
true. Like, if you do happen to like fall personality, you know, you like a girl's personality. If that's someone's younger, it's true. You do get more youth in them, and I understand where you're coming from. But
But does he still have a chance?
But do you have a chance?
Does he have a chance?
You absolutely have a chance. I 100% agree you have a chance because, I mean, I feel I definitely have a chance.
Man.
I mean, only because I know we have chances. But
Yeah, you know, honestly,
My
I
point
feel
is-
like we can't accurately
my point
answer.
is, honestly, like, if that's what you're into, man. But to me, man, it's all whatever you want, you know?
Hey, 30 is the new 20.
No, it's really what
Honestly,
you want.
I
To
feel
me,
like
it
30,
doesn't matter.
30
It's
is the
up
new 19. Yeah.
I don't. And
It's
the way
even
I'm
fresher.
making this sound is that like I get a lot of young girls, but I don't, and it's not like that.
He doesn't even try to get in girls.
No, I'm actually gay, so I mean, there you go.
You know,
Actually,
it's
I'm
funny.
not,
Right
but-
before this,
Wow, I just
we
said
were
that
we
on
were
the
trying.
podcast.
We were
I
trying.
am actually not gay. I'll leave that out there.
Actually, you know, right before this, we were trying to get Jeff to sign up for Tinder, and so we played him a game of beer pong, with the stakes being that Sean and I will sign up for Grindr, and we lost to him 2 times in a row. So
Three
Sean and
times.
I, well, 3 times actually.
Yeah.
I lost the first time where I had to do anything he says for a month, and then the second
That
time
sounds
I had to sign up
gay.
for Grindr. So Sean and I actually both have to sign up for Grindr accounts during our break, actually.
It's a gay app like Tinder, but for gay
and,
people.
and Jeff is still Tinder. You're going to be Tinder free.
It is true.
So I feel like we didn't really answer the question, but this guy kind of sucks, so we don't really have to.
Who sucks?
This guy.
Oh, this guy.
This
yeah.
guy, right?
You should honestly,
come
dude,
on. His question was, what was his question? What was his question?
Honestly,
Does he have a chance after he turns 30 to get a...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, you have a
Yes,
chance.
you do have a chance.
Theoretically, anything's possible. I
Unless
could
you
still
don't think
fly,
you do, then you don't.
Right? I could make a coat out of wings and fly off of a cliff, right? Into
I
the
have a-
sunset.
I have
Nikki
a
shaking her head at
friend-
me like, no, but she
I have a
doesn't
friend
know.
that has a cousin that's dating someone 20 years older than her.
That's a long chain. That's a long chain to know about.
It's true.
A friend who has a cousin that's dating somebody 20 years old.
Well, that's a significant age difference.
This is a very big age difference.
Actually, I
yeah.
think it might be 30.
Well, you know, is your cousin
But-
is your cousin's friend?
It
is
doesn't
your friend's
matter.
cousin?
My
I forget
point-
the order of operations.
My point is, I'm
It's
just
a
leaving it at that.
significant
But my point
jump.
is that it is what it is,
It
and
happens.
and it happens. So we're gonna just say that like it's definitely possible. Okay. So next question.
Okay, all right.
I can get this one right here. This question here is, how can I keep an 8-year-old out of my room? I have an
Wow.
obnoxious little cousin staying over at my house tonight. I didn't know he's going to come in my room. He farts everywhere, and he touches my stuff and my bed. How would I keep him out of my room? Easy. Get a fucking lock. Lock that shit.
I would just scare him. Just like when he comes in your room, just jump out and like, but loud and scary, like a monster, or like just pretend. Tell him there's monsters in your room first, then do that. Or lock the door. Don't be an asshole.
So you want to scar the kid? You want to tell him there's monsters in his room? They live in his room, and maybe you just tell him like they live in every single room that you know,
maybe
like under the bed and closet.
Maybe you could buy an air horn and then blow the air horn when he comes in your room in the dark.
I mean, we can make him deaf. You know, that would work.
You could do that. You could do that. What do you think, Jeff?
I think I looked at the next question.
Don't look at the next question, Jeff.
Okay, so, yes, I think that, let's see this question, I'm sorry.
You are looking at it. It's right here.
Yes, okay, so yes,
right
if
in
you have
front
an
of us.
obnoxious little cousin staying over at
A
your
little
house,
question.
and he's farting in your room, what would you do? Dude, fart with him, dude. Teach him how to fart.
You should celebrate your
This
cousin.
is how you should do it, okay?
Not discriminate.
There's a way to do this. I used to do it with my cousins. What you do is you go underneath your blanket, okay? You pull down your pants in separate blankets. And then you suck in air, okay? And then you can create farts. Teach him. I know you say farts everywhere, but these are create non-smell farts. And it's funny because farts are funny. Dude, why keep him out when you can teach him? He's your little cousin? Dude, come on. Be a good older cousin, man.
Okay.
That's a beautiful answer. I want to change mine to that. So don't just keep him out. Keep him in.
But let them out.
Basically,
Keep him
just
keep
fuck,
him in
fuck
and
your
let them
concerns.
out.
Change what you want to do into something that benefits both of you.
Turn a negative into a positive.
Turn a positive into a more bigger positive.
True that.
All right. Question number 5.
This is the one.
All right. Here we go. Peeled banana, same as penis width? Is sucking a peeled banana the same as a penis? That's the full question we have here. This is just pure Yahoo Answers right now. Now, to answer your question, well, not necessarily, but most likely yes. Now, penises can come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, but I would say that a banana, if you're sucking it, is probably a good idea of a penis. I mean, it's not the right shape necessarily. It could be.
All they want to know is the same like width around.
You're right. In terms of the width, it could be. It just depends.
I mean, there's.
I would say I wouldn't expect it to be like too much bigger than that, depending on the banana.
I mean, man, there's skinny dicks, fat dicks, all kinds of dicks.
One dicks, two dicks, blue dicks, red dicks, right?
Can I just say right now that what the fuck, please? Because honestly, if you read the press telegram, honestly, any press telegram of any city, penises have different widths and different lengths. So that's going to be totally irrelevant. Well, bananas too.
Amen.
But the way I read this question, honestly, you're gay.
Whoa, what if it's a girl wanting to know, like, you know, just penis size?
This is definitely a question
Dude,
of a
have
guy.
you've never
She's
stuck a
gay for
banana?
asking, right?
This is a dude.
Dude, have you ever stuck a banana in your mouth?
Girls know that. Look,
No, Jeff, I want to know if have you ever had a banana in your mouth?
have I ever had a banana?
You're
in my
basically
mouth?
asking, has he eaten that kind of fruit?
Have I eaten a banana? I
all
have
right.
eaten a banana. Yes, I have.
Going out on a
Have
limb
you eaten
here.
a banana?
Going out on a limb.
Have you eaten a banana, Sean?
Good
Yes,
chance he has.
I've had a banana around my mouth. It's been around my lips.
Have you ever pretended that you were sucking a dick, though? When you threw
I
it out?
No.
in all fairness, I have
It's-
pretended I've sucked a dick as a joke.
Well, yeah. Well, in all fairness, I'm sure everybody has, right? Like,
Well, I mean,
What the fuck?
an imaginary one.
I
you know?
feel like you're being too hard on yourself.
Look, we can all go the whole 9 yards, but not go the 10th. Okay. The thing is,
I don't fully understand the expression in the context of what we're talking about.
the context is that we can all make jokes and then not at the end of the day not be go the actual 10th yard.
yeah,
You know,
okay. I got you.
I'm just
The
saying.
9 yards is the joke, and the 10th is like actually sucking the dick.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So.
I agree.
Wow, we had to explain
I agree.
that. Okay.
No, I
so-
got it now. I just didn't get it.
No, it's cool.
Well, hold up.
At
You
the
know
end
what?
of the day, let's answer this question, okay?
That was-
because it's fair enough. We had it down. We're gonna answer it. Yes, the banana is the same exact width as everyone's dick. Thank you. Everyone's dick is the same size. You're right.
That's not what any of us said. I don't know how you came to that conclusion. We're mostly agreeing with what you said originally. So, you know what? So that's 5 questions in. We have like 10 or 9 left, but we're going to take a break right now.
Thank you. 'Cause I gotta take a
And
piss.
during this
Now,
break,
Jeff must take a
My
piss.
same-size dick penis.
And also,
Is
Sean and I,
everybody else?
due to the bets we lost, need to sign up for Grindr. So we're going to do that right now during the break. Right?
This is our experiment on. What's our experiment? I don't even remember.
It's not really an experiment. It's just that
It's actually a bet we lost, and we need to sign up for Grindr. And Dominic's actually going to get a date, bring him to the house, and see how it goes.
I'll tell him to meet me here tomorrow night. That's what I'm saying.
Especially homemade ice cream. I heard homemade ice cream is the best.
That's what I'm saying.
Everything I hear about
Exactly,
ice cream
man.
is
homemade. Don't be taking that for this analogy.
Dude,
All right.
That's
I
not
want to
my
get this
thing.
started.
everything I heard about ice cream.
All right. You know what?
Hey,
All right.
shit.
All right. Fuck it.
Cookies and cream I heard is the best.
All right.
It is the best. Cookies and cream is the best.
I heard it's the best.
All right,
ever.
guys.
the
Can we
best.
please?
Guys,
We're-
get back to like regular levels here.
We're back from the break.
Cheers.
That was a good break. You may or may not have heard anything from it. It's been a while.
Cheers.
But now Jeff, our guest, and Sean and I are all going to have a shot right now of Jack Daniels honey whiskey. That's your shot. I don't know why I'm grabbing that. So let's do a shot together, guys. Let's. You can't see it unless you're on Periscope, and only 2 people are, and I think one of them is us. So let's do the shot.
Cheers.
Oh. All right.
Here we go again.
Wow, using margarita mix as a chaser is terrible.
How can I resist you?
Hey.
Hey! Hey! All right.
I'm good. I got a beer.
All right. All right, jumping right back in. Question number 6.
Can we talk about Andy Kaufman?
We could, instead of answering question number 6. Let's talk about Andy Kaufman. Alive or dead?
Alive or dead? Oh, man, I have to say he's dead. I'm sorry, I was a believer, but at the end of the day, I really have to say he's dead.
I feel like if you would have, just the fact that you said that, I would have assumed that you're going to try and convince us that he's alive. So it's weird you just brought him up to convince us that he is in fact dead, which he is. I feel like you would have brought something up that was like against the grain, right? But you just basically reaffirmed to us.
Well,
that he's dead.
can I tell you? It's a very much story like Tupac. You see, Andy Kaufman.
Is that a coherent sentence?
Yes.
I can't tell.
Look, Andy Kaufman and Tupac are very similar in many ways. You see, Andy Kaufman, the way the story goes. Do you know the story?
I know the story. Yeah. Why don't you say it again for our viewers at home?
I wrote the story, so.
I don't think you did.
I did write the story.
I know you didn't, actually.
I did. So, the way the story goes is, in the Tales of Jeff, the way it goes is Andy Kaufman, he goes out and he pretends to die. It's a true story.
I know, that's not even correct so far.
Story?
That's not, like, remotely correct.
No, he fakes his death.
Sean, will you say something?
Look,
Sean is just battering
okay,
his eyes at me
quite
right now,
honestly.
like a young Philly in heat.
Quite honestly, the thing is about Andy Kaufman is he was such a prankster. It's not that he pretended his own death. He was such a prankster that no one believed him when he actually said he had cancer.
I was trying to change the mood, actually. I want to get over to this Andy Kaufman thing.
Tupac.
And I want to get back to the questions.
Tupac, he created 2 albums.
Sean is strictly business.
I am strictly
He created
business.
2
Sean's like,
albums.
we gotta power through these fucking things like a transformer.
At the end of the day, Andy Kaufman and Tupac could very well be sipping champagne right now, drinking peppermint schnapps, hanging out with Marvin Gaye and Billie Holiday
in heaven.
in heaven. And also, we're going to go to question number 6. I cheated in a long-distance relationship.
Well, hold on. Are you done with that rant?
Do I just break up with her, or do I owe her a confession?
Is this the question?
Dominic?
Wait.
Do you wanna finish?
There's more to it.
All right. Okay.
There's more to it.
Sean, you can finish it.
This is a question.
Well, that's how old they are.
All right, let's just... Go ahead, Sean. Read the whole
Okay,
thing.
I'll
Or
get
everything. I don't care.
I'll get back to it. I cheated in a long distance relationship. It's a 28-year-old male. Do I just break up with her, or do I owe her? And she's a 29-year-old female. A confession. So they've been dating his girlfriend Anna since June of 2010, and this is a recent question. So it's been about, they said, 27 months together. Great relationship that was heading in the marriage direction.
5 years.
No, actually, I think this question might be a little old, but who cares? He says, I'm 28, Anna is 29, no kids between us. I've been traveling to work since last November, and I will be until this November. And I will mostly in Thailand and Malaysia. Anna and I are both American.
What the fuck is going on right now?
I'll try to keep this brief. I cheated. Details don't really matter. It was more than once with more than one person. I was faithful the entire long-distance duration until 4 weeks ago.
Until I cheated.
Upon which
I was faithful until I cheated.
Until
And
which...
several times.
In all
not just
fairness,
once.
I was faithful.
All right.
until I was
I'm
decided
sure
to
we have to
find out.
break up. I've been cheated on before. It's the worst. Nothing is ever the same. What my question is does not deserve the explanation confession of my cheating.
Should I try to save the relationship? Should I confess what I did, or just let her move on?
Team
so
effort.
I know that was probably really hard for you to follow at home, but basically there's this guy who's 28 years old and his fiance or wife, I'm not really sure, who is 29.
No,
and older.
they're not married.
All right, girlfriend, I guess. Even less than that. They've been together for a little over 2 years, and he cheated on her. And he was faithful up until the moment he cheated on her. He made sure that we knew that. And he's asking us, basically, is this the end of the relationship? Should he try to save it, or should he confess that he cheated on her?
Or should he move on?
Or a third alternative he lists, just let her move on, which I don't really get, right? If there's 3 of those.
So he wants to break up with her, have no closure. She's wondering, like, why the fuck? Like, we had an awesome relationship. I mean, long distance and all, but, I mean, like, why is it over?
I don't think he needs to confess to her. Just break up with her. If you confess to her, then you need to confess to her and try to stay together, right? Like, there's no reason to confess to her and break up. Like, you might as well just break up if you're going to break up.
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Well, let's put this into perspective, guys. Dominic, if you were in a relationship, which you are.
If I was.
Perhaps you are. Perhaps you're not, but perhaps you are.
Look me up.
You're on Grindr. Okay, now you're on Grindr.
Look me up.
Dominic is now officially
Grind
on
me.
Grindr. Same with Sean, my 2 compadres over here.
I've already hit Sean up. He's available. He's ready for the railing.
They are. So if you were in a grinding relationship,
I'm starting to be.
right. My point is that as on a relationship, right? Now, if you were to cheat on your significant other, I'll put it that way, would you tell them if you cheated? Would you tell them?
I would never. If I cheated my girlfriend that is with me right now, I would never tell her. She would have no idea that I cheated on her. I would never let her know that.
Good. So, next. Now, would you break up with her if you cheated on her?
Now, if I cheated on her, I'd probably be like, at that point, if I was going to cheat on her, I'd break up with her.
See, now, I think we're getting to the roots of this question. I think taking real-life situations, we are getting to the true analytical part
the truth
of this, okay?
part.
And this is Dominic's perspective.
My
Now we got to find out Sean's perspective, whose girlfriend is also present. So, Sean, let me ask you. If you were to cheat on your girlfriend, would you tell her?
Depends on how long the relationship it was. If it
Let's
was,
just say your relationship was 4
my
years.
advice to you, just ditch the bitch.
Let's say your relationship was 4
Ditch the
years
bitch.
long.
Ditch the bitch.
4 years short. Let's say it was 4 years. How long would you tell her?
is 4 years in a long distance relationship? Yes, I would tell her.
What 1v1?
Would you stay with her?
I would tell her, like, we've been long distance for this long. I barely see you. I got needs.
I got needs.
I got
I
you.
got-
I got needs. I got a nut to scratch. All right. Say that.
So,
Say that.
you see, ladies
Look her in the eyes and
and
say
gentlemen,
that, and
well,
then kiss
here,
her.
you know what? I will say right now, as a
then-
men, don't ever tell your girlfriend that you are cheating on them and then follow that with, I have needs. That is an honorable thing to do, Sean. Absolutely, I give you props for that.
I'm talking about long distance, man.
Well, you know what? You may be right. Maybe she will. Well, I really, you know what? At this point in the night, I think we need to move on to the next question. So what I'm going to say, in my answer, we can let them answer next. But in my answer to this question, I must say that if I were to cheat on my girl, what I would personally say is that, what?
Good. I'm glad that we've explored this question into such depth that we don't know what else to possibly say.
What happened?
Next question.
How old am
That
I?
was good.
No, I really wish the people that were listening
How
to the
old
podcast
am I?
could see the look on his face when he said that. That made it so much better.
He legitimately forgot what was happening. Like it was just like
Intentional.
it was just completely unintentional. No, just like you could just tell.
What
It's like
happened? What
pure
age am I?
confusion.
Who? What city do I live in?
Okay, Dominic. Next question's yours, number 7.
No, I was not.
All right,
Yes.
all right,
Okay, sure.
all right. Next
Anyway.
question. Okay, number 7.
Next.
Why do girls become strippers? Shouldn't they do something then they would really enjoy? Something they're truly good at, like a writer or an actress or a kindergarten teacher? End of question. That's the question. So, yeah, I agree. Any girl who's thinking about being a stripper out there, just do what you really want to do. We all know that if you're trying to become a stripper, you really want to become a kindergarten teacher. So just do that. Just go ahead and get the degree. I know it's a lot harder than dancing on a pole. Not to say that dancing on a pole is hard, but becoming a kindergarten teacher is a lot harder. It's probably not easy. Well, you probably could fucking dance on a fucking pole. pole, right? If you fucking practice.
I'm gonna let Sean answer before
You're
me,
not a professional,
and then I'll get to
right?
my answer. But Sean,
Dominic,
They're
can
probably
I?
looking at you saying like, shit, I can't teach fucking babbling kids anything either, right? Until I get fucking
Go ahead,
practice,
Sean.
right?
No, I gotta. Dominic,
But
can
you
I?
need to go to school for that, right? Like you it's the opposite of what I'm saying, right? Like it's a grass always greener, right? Like you think it's harder, but you guys got to do it. You got to put your energy toward it and practice.
What if you want to be a stripper?
Then put your energy towards that.
Dominic,
That's
can
what I'm
I?
saying. Like you were telling me you can't be a stripper because it's so hard.
Dominic, can I quote like a very famous man?
Yeah.
Not that. He's
Go
kind
ahead.
of famous. Usher, you know, is it?
Are
if
you gonna quote the thing I was gonna think?
If you dance on a pole, it doesn't make you a hoe. As long as you're coming home.
Yeah, just go make that money. Money.
can I just say
Go
right
make
now
that money.
that
Money.
honestly, being an actress is not easy.
Money.
That is not something you could just say, oh, I'm going to go be an actress.
Money.
Okay? Being a kindergarten teacher, you have to, well,
Money.
first off, whoever wrote this on the computer did not spell kindergarten right.
Money.
So there's a reason why they shouldn't be a kindergarten teacher.
It's gartil.
Yes,
not
correct.
dill.
Okay, well, anyway,
Money.
not only that, you have to get your degree and your credential for a reason. Being a writer, you actually need to be talented, okay? So, why do girls become strippers? Because not everyone's smart enough to do anything else. And not only that, it pays well. So, yes, maybe they could do something else they really enjoy, but not everyone's capable.
I like how this
And-
person picked. Okay, kindergarten teacher, fine. Like a lot of people can do that, right? But he also picked writer and actress. He might as well just pick like fucking. Why doesn't she just become president of the United States? Why doesn't she become like the fucking duke of something? Like she picked these impossible positions to get. Like there's like these absurdly astronomically high chances.
Dom is we got Sean over here. He's got some messages on Grindr from Tops for Bottoms.
Yes, it's kind of strange. He's telling me that he's having some wine.
He wants to wine and dine Sean. So girls, I just wanted to get back to the questions real quick and away from Grindr. Let's just say that honestly, girls become strippers because it's good money and they do enjoy it. And the ones that don't, honestly, it's because it's good money for the time being. I dated a stripper once. I will be honest. I did date a stripper once and it is a true story. And I didn't date her after that because I did feel self-conscious about it.
But you know what? I gotta say, I knew the stripper he dated, and he was very mature.
That's a lie. You didn't know her.
He actually told her, you know, baby. He said, baby.
That's a lie. He didn't know her.
He
asked
actually
me-
told, you know, he told her, I don't mind.
This is a
if you
true
dance on a
story,
pole.
and he didn't know her.
That doesn't
So,
make you a hoe.
My point
Go make
is,
that money.
My
Money.
point is,
Money.
I'm helping you guys out here.
Money.
She did not like her job, and she was embarrassed about it. She wanted out of it.
Money.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, she didn't go to school. She had a kid.
Oh,
I found
Jeff's
out.
kid actually. He's a
There's a reason why
this.
there's a reason why this didn't work out for me.
Can't be waiting out with this kid.
Well, no, she was a stripper, and I found out she had a kid.
His
And-
kid.
that she was withholding information until a few... So anyway, that was an easy one for me. But my point... Anyway, my point is, at the end of the day, guys, not everyone has the decisions, okay? It's not that easy for everybody, okay? And someone has to be a stripper out there, okay? Because some guys ain't... you gotta have some...
At the end of the day,
At the end of the day,
it's
somebody
the
has
real
to be a
heroes,
stripper.
you know?
All right?
Support our troops.
So, not everyone can be actresses and kindergarten teachers and writers. If
Or
everyone
president
can...
in the United fucking States.
So,
need to bring in
so
more
that is what it is. Question number 7 goes out to the strippers, okay? I have nothing against
So question number
strippers.
7, right?
I have nothing
I
against
feel like, I
strippers.
feel like we're
Can I tell you something? On Grindr, someone asked already, do I have a car?
What'd you tell him?
Tell him, dude, I am too fucking drunk to drive.
I just realized she didn't have a kid. It was her niece, but whatever.
I gotta tell you, I'm so disappointed that Grindr does not let us swipe left and right. Like,
I thought
I
Grindr
don't want
was
to
like-
click on a random collection of dudes to chat them. Like, that's fucking weird.
I'm tripping now.
I want to like swipe left and right.
No, but I would have.
Oh my god! Like, I wish there was like a Grindr.
But no, but does Tinder have something on where you can't swipe right or left to find someone you like? Do they have a what's that word? A patent on like that kind of technology?
Patent was the word you're looking for.
No, yeah. I mean, do they have like no one else can do that thing? No one else can swipe right or left on another app.
You like swipe up or down. Like,
Well, I mean, I guess.
Basic, like,
But I mean, like, why don't they make more apps like that? Tinder is a very popular app. Why don't they have more apps where you can actually swipe
know.
or like or dislike?
why don't they make a gay Tinder? That's what I thought Grindr was. I'm kind of pissed that wasn't that. Somebody should make a gay Tinder where you swipe left and right for dudes.
Wait, you can call it
Grindr
Or is that
is
just
the gay
Tinder?
Tinder.
You use download Tinder and be gay?
call it Ginder. Ginder or Ginder?
Tinder. Ginda, get to know.
Question 8.
You can't jump to question 8.
Who is the hottest celebrity in your opinion?
Oh, I guess our guest can jump to question 8.
Trank him.
Well,
Trank him.
Sean thinks Ryan Seacrest is the hottest celebrity.
Hell no. Hell no. Male and female? Okay. The hottest male,
Taylor Thomas.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Why are you obsessed with that man?
Hey, hottest celebrity male is Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh God, he's
Honestly,
gay.
Yes.
If you would ask me that
He
question
loves it,
like
dude.
6 years
We're
ago,
talking about hottest
I might have
celebrity in
agreed.
general.
No, but for women,
I'm gonna say Kate Beckinsale.
I'm gonna say Jennifer Lawrence for now. I guess. I mean, I don't really mean that in my heart, but like, I wouldn't be disappointed with her, right?
No, she's cute and all. But
No, like, I mean, like, it's not a bad choice, but like, I'm sure there's somebody better, right? Like,
oh, definitely.
that's just
Celebrity.
like,
Kate Hudson's.
if I'm being totally honest.
Let me see.
I'm not sure right now.
Who's that? Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
I do have to say one thing though. Is like whenever I was like a kid. and
That's
I was
like
watching that
Andrew
show,
Moore.
Like, I had the.
Andrew
Whenever I
Moore.
was
He does not
watching.
look like Andrew Moore.
Whenever
No,
I was
Andrew Moore,
watching
think
like
that.
all of the like home improvements and all that kind of stuff, like I definitely as a little girl had a huge crush on that guy, on Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I think
like
every
totally
little
like
girl had a crush on
completely.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Couldn't help it.
Especially
And
a
the
little
only thing
girl
I can
named
say is that she
Jeffrina
has
Toll.
initials, but nothing else I can say, which is sad. He also is
Jonathan
he's
Thomas.
the
Oh,
voice
GT.
of the little Simba, which is pretty impressive. I didn't know he could sing, but apparently he could.
All right, so that was question 8, which Jeff just launches into.
I am not. Yes. So
Now let's
question
go to
8.
question 9.
No, we're not done with question 8 yet. We gotta
All right.
find out who we think is the hottest celebrity.
I thought we already agreed that my
No,
answer
we
was
didn't. You
correct.
guys gave me a whole bunch of dude names.
I gave you Jennifer Lawrence. That's a fucking.
You did. What did you give me?
That is a.
I'm trying to.
female.
How
How about Jennifer Lawrence?
You got
No,
Jessica
no.
Biel. You got Kate Beckinsale.
I was
Jessica
gonna say
Biel?
Jessica Biel. She's still.
What the fuck?
Sparkling.
But okay, you know what I thought was the best was
Mila Kunis.
Oh,
she's pretty
I could
cute,
say her,
yeah.
actually,
Mila
too.
Kunis is-
I mean, like, I wouldn't.
No, there's a couple other ones
I
that are
was
up and
Jennifer
coming that
Lawrence
are
first,
really
but, like,
cute too. Oh my gosh.
What has Jessica Biel
Uh,
been in? Like, I mean, like, okay, she looks
There's
familiar,
nothing
but I
you
can't
can
think of
really
what she's
argue
in.
with some of these girls. Like honestly, like I'm not too picky. I play it up, but I'm not. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. Justin Timberlake, another one with the JT. Oh, there's Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay.
Wow,
Dominic.
not as good as
Dominic,
Jessica
you
Biel
gotta
though.
stop.
Not as good as Jessica Biel. I'm sorry.
All right, so what's
All
the
right,
answer?
I have a side question. Cameron Diaz or Julia Roberts?
Julia Roberts.
Cameron Diaz.
I gotta look at Julia Roberts
Oh,
again. I
actually,
know what
you
Cameron
know
Diaz
what?
looks like, but
Okay.
I don't think
So,
Cameron Diaz- I don't think
which-
Cameron Diaz is that.
What is it?
I think Cameron Diaz, to be honest with you.
Oh no, Julia Roberts. Oh shit! Like wait, like yeah, absolutely Julia Roberts.
Really?
Oh yeah, like she just has that like it factor.
Okay. Younger
That's
Cameron
fine.
Diaz, yes, but older.
Younger Cameron Diaz looks exactly.
Did
like
you
older
know?
Cameron
Did you
No,
know
it
that
doesn't.
Cameron
No,
Diaz?
honestly, I mean,
Cameron Diaz is from Long Beach, California.
Okay.
She went to. I think she
what?
went to Milliken
2003 Cameron
in Long
Diaz
Beach,
versus.
California. Where we're from.
Actually, she is
Oh.
really fucking good.
Whatever.
Too. So
No, she.
You know what? No, I was supposed to say Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts just looks sweet. She looks like she'd be a bitch, right? Doesn't she look like she'll
Cameron
fucking like?
Diaz?
Doesn't she look like she'll fucking like talk shit about you behind your back? Like,
Oh, dude, I love it. I can't
Julia
wait.
Roberts looks like she'd be like the fucking sweet like girl next
It's
door
actually
kind
the
of type,
opposite.
right? Like,
I heard Cameron Diaz will like
could be true.
bring you a beer and,
I
and
mean,
watch football
like
with you.
this is a great.
And I heard
picture,
Julia
but,
Roberts
Like,
actually will throw like a football in your face.
God, I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
I don't
dude.
know.
Oh,
Dumb.
yeah.
I can see your boner from here.
I don't have an erection by any means.
I do. Now next.
Now I do this picture clearly, right? I'm imagining the microphone.
Next. Question 10.
Okay,
Nine.
let's get back to the question.
Alright, here we go.
Question 9.
Okay, question 9. Why are bad words such a taboo? In reality,
That's a
I
bad
don't
word.
see such a harm in saying them. Ironically enough, I don't like saying them. I watched a Vsauce video on profanity, but I still don't get it. Care to
21.
explain?
21.
You stupid. All right, Sean.
Okay.
No, you selected this question, so why don't you explain to us what you were thinking when you did this?
Okay, culturally, it's what we make bad words out to be. We can reclaim bad words as they're not bad words,
Like reclaim
or
honor.
consider them bad words. As we get older, I think as a group of friends, I feel comfortable saying bad words. Around other people, I don't feel comfortable saying them. I don't consider them bad words here. Shit. I have not considered that a bad word in a long time.
Would you say that in front of your priest?
Yes.
Would you say that in front of your dad?
Yes.
Would you look your dad in the eyes and say, "You are shit"?
Well, that's
That is
That's
different.
so
What?
different.
Why? You said it wasn't a bad word, right? So we shouldn't
No,
be offended, right?
that is actually a mean
You
thing.
didn't
No,
say you are poop either. Like, that's-
Poop is a bad word too, though.
no. Okay, you're gonna say you are garbage. That's pretty much what you're telling them.
Would you say that's your dad?
No, I would not.
I would. That's garbage. Bad word too.
Garbage.
It's not a bad word. That is something that is very mean to say to
Would you
someone.
tell your dad
Which
you're-
is a bad
Would you
thing.
tell your dad he's a douchebag?
No, you don't. You don't
I don't
use
know
it to
his
put
dad.
someone
I'm
down.
just kidding.
If you're putting someone down, you should not use any of the words.
Douchebag.
If you're talking like,
Your dad's
and
actually
it's also
nice.
the
Nice
tone
to
you
have.
say words in.
Your dad is
He's
a
a
gummy
really
bear.
nice guy. Yeah, he actually.
He's a chill gummy bear, dude. He's like a white
terrible.
gummy.
Dude. We're all like,
Have you ever gotten a white gummy from
By
Jamba
the
Juice?
way,
I haven't, but I imagine that's what your dad tastes like.
So, why are
Really
bad
good.
words such a taboo? Which is a great board game, by the way. I will let you know.
You should
Bad
not
words.
taboo.
Bad words are not a taboo.
Taboo is a different game entirely. Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
what bad words are uneducated words.
Uneducated.
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 words.
Uneducated.
What just happened?
What we
We're
use.
singing that popular song, right? Everybody knows about it. Called
Uneducated words.
You're uneducated.
Uneducated. What? That is the point of uneducation is bad words.
I'm glad you said
You
that.
know, at the same time, though.
It's a topic that's close to my heart.
But at the
so.
same time, educated words are not always necessary.
It's a topic that's close to my
Sometimes
heart.
profanity can be very profane, and I mean this in another way. Profanity can be good because profanity can also bring out emotion. And in that case, I must say that profanity can be acceptable. Sometimes it makes you feel better, and in that case, I will allow it.
Allow it.
I will allow it. Yeah. Next question. Question number 10. I have been unemployed for almost 5 years. Since graduating college, I have paid work expenses, volunteered work expenses, a 4-year college degree, and have published 2 books. Why can't I get hired for a job to support myself? Question mark. I didn't need the question mark.
All right. So let's just breaking this down into basics so everybody at home can understand. This dude in question number 10 has been unemployed for almost 5 years. After he graduated college, he's had paid work experience, volunteer work experience, a 4-year college degree.
Did I say expenses?
And he's written and published 2 motherfucking books. Why can't he get hired? Okay, honestly, dude, like I was in a similar position other than publishing 2 books. Also, I'm not really confident that you actually published 2 books. I feel like you just went through a distributor that would take your money and put the books out there on the internet. I just had to intern, and then eventually I got a job. I probably didn't need an intern for the job, but it might have helped me a bit. I don't know. So just keep applying. That's all I have to say.
I don't think he's doing all he can to get the job. Probably could either be his resume that's not working for him, or it could be he's just not applying for the right things.
Can I just say, I'm sorry, we just go back to question number...
How are you going?
We can't take.
Jeff's
we can't go
backing up
questions
all the
back.
way.
No, number 7.
We're on number 10.
I know, we're going back to 7, but go back to 10. I'm just saying, on question number 7, they were talking about strippers. Now, you said you're unemployed for 5 years. If you're female and you're having trouble getting a job and supporting yourself and you can't figure it out and you have bills to pay, dude, consider being a stripper.
I doubt this is a female.
No, but
What
Males
girl
can be
is a
strippers,
struggle for
too.
getting a
Male
job for 5
strippers.
years?
we don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate here. Male strippers too.
Not
Stripping,
a girl that just graduated college.
learn
like,
how to dance.
at least.
You know
Right,
what?
like-
I was actually talking about this earlier today. We were talking about a previous worker of Dominic's that needed
A previous
better
worker
job
of
because
mine.
She's making half what she was making. And I offered an opportunity to work under me as self-employed. Under me, I would employ her.
That's true. Jeff is so generous.
I'm very generous.
He's truly
and I would
an
employ
inspiration
her.
to us all.
And I would use her.
Not sexually, by the way.
No,
he
not
never said
not
sexually.
sexually.
Don't even.
But
fucking
I would
think about
employ
it,
her
guys,
in
alright?
whatever fits to make it so she would
Whatever
make
fits.
a compensating wage.
Literally fits.
Yes. And so the thing is,
Which some
if
of
you
them
wanted
might
to be
not.
supported,
so,
and
Jeff.
you can definitely go into well, you can without. I could hire you, or if you wanted to go another route, you could just be a stripper. That's the best way. So if you want my number is 8 6
555 555
no 838. I forget my number. It's
It's okay.
567-5309. Oh no, 867-5309. 867-5309. That's my phone number. I forgot it for a second there. 867-5309. Yeah.
All right.
I think I'll take this one.
All right, Sean will take question 11, okay?
Okay. This is something we actually have
Does no one know that
dealt
song?
with, or
867-5309.
867-5309. 867-5309.
I didn't hear the whole number.
I've got it.
okay, number 11. Okay, then the next question.
Let's not say the question numbers anymore because I might.
Well, just listen to our podcast in the future, and if you ever need to contact us, just email him where you email questions, and I'll hire
So I was
you.
gonna say, oh my god, Jeff had such a
I
voice.
literally actually do. I can actually self-employ
Jeff,
you.
you're making everybody wet at home, so don't.
Any women out there, I can self-employ you, no problem.
He can self-employ you, even if you live in Alaska.
Okay, the next
Especially if you live in Alaska.
Dominic.
You stop.
The next question here.
Fucking kidding
We
me?
haven't had a question like this before. It gets a little crazy. My girlfriend and I are into BDSM, but she gets awful headaches when I choke her due to problems with her neck.
Oh shit, that's dark.
What are some good alternatives
Did you just hear
to
this?
choking, or just different ways of choking,
I have to
which are
recommend.
less stressful on the neck?
In terms of being less stressful in the neck, alternative methods of choking, I would suggest you should do something like kissing. Just kiss a little bit more passionately, and if you do it hard enough, it can be like choking.
I don't think you know what BDSM is.
Alternatively, you could tie a belt around her neck and then lightly tug at it.
That's
As long
not-
as you're the one that's tugging at it, you'll know how much control there is. If you do too much, just stop choking her with the belt.
I think
Yours-
maybe-
you are controlling the asphyxiation and probably the orgasm. I think. I don't know. I've never actually tried choking somebody with a belt. I think it's a worthwhile experiment. So
You know what you
I think
can
my
do?
girlfriend does too. So
You should do is spank her ass until it gets really red, and then what? This is what the question is asking.
this is advice. I just want to this advice is untied to what the question is.
This is specific
This is-
to the question.
This is a warm up to the answer to the question. This is something you should do no matter what.
Your girlfriend and I are in BDSM, but she gets awful headaches when I choke her due to problems with her neck. What are some good alternatives to choking or different ways of choking which are less stressful on the neck? You should spank her until her ass gets really red, and then after that, what you should do is insert 4 fingers into her mouth. Pull backwards.
Why not 5?
4 is better. 4 fingers into her mouth. Pull backwards, and then suck on her nose, like frantically. And then let go and shove her face into the pillow without being too rough because of her neck issues. All right? And then play the bongos on her boobs, but only for 5 seconds, and then start like a wave almost, I guess, right? But start brushing her stomach, I guess, down from her boobs and down with your hands down, all the way down to her private parts. I don't want to be too descriptive right now.
Okay, also
And then bring the rain. Bring the rain when you get down to the lower part. Bring the rain. Okay?
I don't know if we've
And
really
then
answered this question.
Bring the legs up. All the way up to the ceiling.
I feel like we're all just kind of
And
guessing
then
here because we
when
don't
you
really
get
know
up
what
all the way
BDSM
to the
is.
ceiling,
okay, wait, I can answer that
Bundle
first?
the ankles.
All we
bundle
know is
the
it's like
ankles.
violent.
And once you bundle the ankles together, what you do is you hop down off of the bed. And, oh, what?
Wait, I want
I'll
to
stop.
tell our viewers and you guys what BDSM is.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, BDSM is bondage,
Well, no shit.
domination, sadism, and masochism.
Yeah, I know masochism. I
But
got that
okay,
shit.
the thing is, in these relationships, someone wants to be dominated, someone wants to be tied up.
Wait, first off, let me ask you something, Sean.
Yes.
I don't want to put you on the spot.
No, you can put me on the spot.
You
I have nothing to
do
hide.
Do you know what sadism and masochism is?
Actually, I have no idea what sadism and masochism is.
Okay, sadism is hurting other people, and masochism is wanting to be hurt. Yes. Bondage is that whole dominatrix. Well, dominatrix
No,
is dominatrix.
bondage is being tied up.
Bondage is being tied up. Dominatrix is that whole fucking paddle shit.
Well, no,
So-
domination is having someone take control over you.
Well, that's what the fucking.
Well,
whole
that
thing
means where
is.
you be submissive or find someone that's
That's
actually
that whole
control-
paddle shit. Someone fucking taking over you and fucking paddling the shit out of your ass. So that's when I wanted you to make your ass red. Yes. So.
But I think they like stuff around their necks.
Okay.
Guys, fuck this question.
No more
all right?
BDSM.
Also, no more numbered questions, okay?
I've had conversations about this before.
Next question.
And oddly enough, when you have conversations about this with women, it gets... Well, it's actually kind of funny, but...
All right.
It's funny, but it's also kind of weird.
All right.
But funny as hell.
I want to have a shot.
I'll have a shot. Hi, I'm 18, going on 30.
Hold on. Wait, can you get another bottle?
I recently posted a question asking if I could be pregnant. Being the 5 months ago, I just gave birth to a baby girl who is premature 2.5 months and is now healthy. My last period was December 14th, and the one before was on November 13th, and figured that the pregnancy regulated my periods, and I've been feeling dizzy and sick. I've missed my period yesterday, and I took a HPT. And guess what? I'm pregnant. I'm excited, and I'm hoping that this one is a boy. And I can actually experience giving birth because I heard you can give birth vaginally even if you can have a C-section. I gave birth at 7.5 months, but I plan to fully carry this one. I'm a mommy to be again. Wow, these people do not know how to fucking smell.
I know. This is straight up. Like, this is a girl who has not exited high school, who has had a kid. I'm not entirely sure what her question is. I mean, the subject of the question is pregnancy with various capital letters. Like, it's like P, which is capital, lowercase r, capital E, G, lower...
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, it's absurd.
It's okay.
Like,
let's get over the
periods.
question. I had more trouble reading it, so I couldn't focus on the question. So what we're going to do is we're going to just answer the question and get over that. So she's 18. She's recently pregnant. She wants to have the kid. She's feeling dick and sissy.
I can't believe she's already had a
Dizzy
kid.
and sick.
I can't believe that.
Dick and sissy.
Dominic, I know you've had 2 kids.
Is there like another thing we use? Take a pic?
She wants to have it vaginally. I'm a mommy to be again. She gave birth at 7.5 months, but I plan to fully carry this one. Okay, cool. She's excited, awesome. Premature 2.5 months and is now healthy. My last period was December 14th. I figured pregnancy was period. I'm sorry, I had to read it again because she wrote so bad. So what's your question, girl? Yeah, you're probably pregnant. You know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you other than
I
that.
kind of feel like it's just an update to the last thing that she did.
Oh, you know what it says? It says resolved question.
Yeah, it's
So,
not.
you know,
So's this one.
Yeah, you're pregnant and that's good. You know, I'm happy for you. I hope you enjoy the kid, and I hope they're more than 7.5 months pregnant before you have it, and I hope it's not premature pregnancy. And you know, that's about all I can say for you. I hope you have a clean vaginal pregnancy at 9 months with a fully 8-pound-old baby.
She did.
Yes, at 7.5 months.
She
So
made a
we're
big
going to go
deal
to
about
question
that.
number... It's resolved.
We have to
It's
wait for Sean.
resolved.
We have to wait for Sean.
Yeah, but it's resolved. We have to go to 14.
I think we're all too drunk to answer the rest of these questions.
Okay. All right, guys, let me read this question. We'll see if you feel okay.
I answered
Now,
the question.
all right, next question. Can a cat get a yeast infection from leaking a yeast infection? I know this sounds like a gross question, but
No,
I had a yeast infection in my belly button. Oh, and I know, but the doctor confirmed it. I woke up one morning to my cat licking my belly button. Gross.
That's an answer.
Is it possible that he will get a yeast infection in his mouth now? If so, how would I treat it, or what signs do I need to look for to tell if he has one?
Who would ask that question? Look, let me tell you something about my cat. Well, it's dead, and there's a reason for it. It licked a yeast infection.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Yes, and now it has a yeast infection,
Sean, you would've
and
shot
now
us?
it's dead. So, guys, yes,
All right.
keep your cats away from yeast infections because they will get yeast infections and die.
Yeah, make sure you spay and neuter your fucking cats, all right?
All right, now let's talk about ninjas.
Cheers.
Cheers. How can I make a sexy teenage mutant ninja turtle costume? That's a ninja. I will tell you how to make a sexy teenage mutant ninja
Cheers.
costume, okay?
You gotta read the whole question, doggy.
This is how you make one. Oh, and since no one has any money anymore, I want to make my costume, but I don't know how to. So I want Leonardo from my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but to be sexy at the same time. How do I do that? Leonardo
That's so specific. Leonardo is the sword guy.
is the purple one.
No, he's not. That's Donatello.
Donatello.
Leonardo is the blue guy. He has the swords.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
No, it's not what you said. You said a completely different answer. There's
Well,
four
look,
turtles. You said the wrong one.
Raphael is orange, Michelangelo is red, Donatello is purple, and oh fuck, whatever. It's the same shit.
Donatello is the worst one, actually. I'm surprised you said that. He's the one who uses the fucking
Fuck,
stick.
I always get the blue.
He's
and
the one
purple
who only
mixed
uses.
up.
He's the only one that doesn't use a real
Whatever.
weapon.
I know what the fuck they are. So anyway, what we're saying is, yes, you want to be Leonardo? Go to the Pantheon, dude. That's where they're all from. And then
What?
Ask them. Yes, the Pantheon, dude, in Rome. If you go to the Pantheon,
Yeah, just fly to Rome, dude.
Fly
Quit
to
being
Rome.
a pussy. Just fly
go
to
to
Rome.
Pantheon, go inside Pantheon, take some of their clothing, most likely a toga, and that will be your sexy turtle outfit. Next.
All right, next question. Our final question for today. How would I go about getting a sex spirit? I've read up recently that you can get a spirit that will have sex with you and have no real drawbacks other than you will become non-interested in other humans for sex.
That's me.
How would I go about getting one? I don't want anything that would cause damage to me like a succubus. That's the question. That's the whole question.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I would say, like, if you really want a sex spirit, I've never tried it, but you can try
Why would you not want to have sex with humans?
lay
That
in your
sounds
bed.
weird.
I think just lay in your bed at night, start praying, and just pray for a sex spirit. See what
Masturbation.
happens.
I don't think it's praying. It's meditating.
No, it's masturbation.
No, Sean, if you meditate, you can.
I'm
pretend
sorry,
those
I don't
ones.
mean
If
to
you
be
pray,
gross,
you can really ask for
But
one.
masturbation is the closest thing you're going to get to a sex spirit because that's self.
It's really specific. It's
Yeah.
like a. I don't know, man.
Are we going to end this whole podcast on masturbation?
We kind of have to. That was the last question. Also, it wasn't about masturbation until you said that. So,
Well, it is now.
you're kind of forcing us to.
We
end
are
on
we
that.
succumbing to masturbation?
A
Me like a
succubus. Are you pointing the word succubus and you're saying succumbusing?
Yes.
A succubus is like a demon female that like
Well,
fucking dudes.
I'm
for, like, no
succumbing
reason.
to masturbation.
Well, that's not. Okay, all right. You're just not reading it right. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
we should
okay,
play
look.
Waggers and Wits.
Waggers and wits.
Alrighty.
I'm into that.
That was a wonderful podcast.
I'm into that.
I enjoyed every minute of it.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Sean's professional all of a sudden.
Maybe next time we should drink a little less.
Maybe not.
Or drink a little bit more. I mean, it's up to you guys.
Maybe not.
We look forward
You know
to
what?
hearing from you again.
Sean, let's just start from the beginning, okay? Question number 1, all right? Let's just redo this whole
All right,
thing. I
guys,
feel like we
question
didn't
number
look
one.
at it
we
a
gotta
fair
do
shot.
this again, actually. We fucked
didn't
up,
do it
man.
a
Tonight-
fair
fucked
shot.
up.
Tonight,
We did a
I am
fair
Jeff. I am the
shot.
guest on the show.
Jeff is the guest.
Alright,
He's a guest.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Jeff,
And-
you want to read question number 1 again?
Jonathan Taylor Thompson. I mean, Jeff signing off.
Jonathan Taylor
and
Thomas.
eventually we could probably do this without asking Yahoo questions, and we can answer your questions. Whether it be on Gmail or...
I mean, it's
through
exclusively the
Periscope.
Gmail, but yeah. Like,
But I mean, Periscope could be another form.
just ask the question. We'll figure it out.
Have a wonderful...
GP guys, GP
GP.
is a good. It's a good podcast. So GP.
Alright. And DSAQ, signing out. I'm Sean.
Oh, and I'm Dominic.
I'm Jeff.
That was Jeff.